Yes.
They already have the tentacles.
Really?
What?
No, just the second you say that, I think about that time when you asked that Japanese chick, "Is there any tentacles involved in this video game?"
Yeah, I
Oh my
forgot what I
god.
said the other day. But like, I'm talking to Paige. I said something.
Well, since I
Obviously
don't
not.
know the exact day, I just say the other day.
This was a while
Yeah.
back. It's like, the other, like this was literally maybe yesterday. I'm talking to Pedro. I forgot what I said, but apparently she took offense to it because Pedro, his phone, his on the other side of the room, right? He had said this like a minute before, and now my computer, like right now, is up next to me with Facebook up. All of a sudden, his little chat window for me pops up. Bling! Racist prick. I'm like, hi, Karen.
Oh. Oh my god. Well, I have no glowstone.
Easy. You'll be fine.
Can't do this.
We have no glowstone. We have no torches.
Strength.
Next thing I tell me, we have no dirt.
You and I together.
We don't though.
We deserve
Wait, we have no dirt. The single most abundant,
Woman again.
the second most abundant thing in Minecraft. We have none of.
There's something you need to see.
What is it?
Nope.
Actually, wait, didn't you say before we have no cobble either?
Yes.
I found cobble.
I
Well, I
gotta
mean, I had the
say.
cobblestone generator. So anyway, I got cobble. How many blocks is the damn tower?
Probably a lot.
No idea.
Oh yeah, sure, I remember the freaking tower. It's like right outside my damn house. Which is significantly shittier than every other house I've ever built in Minecraft.
Rest easy, love.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go eat dinner and take a shower. I'm gonna leave the server up so you guys can whatever. Genocide, I know you'll probably leave.
Planning here.
You always do. I'll come back and you won't be here and I'll be sad. Whatever.
Well, it's the order. I may
Yeah,
finish
well-
it by the time you get back.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be back.
I
Damn
really
it, I'm
do.
out of ladders.
I mean, I really do like the game, but damn, it's just too damn short sometimes. Also, historically correct map of the world. Maybe you should have spent more time making the game longer than working on neat little tidbits.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The order.
Who?
In
Oh,
the,
the order.
in the order, there's one part you see like a map of the world, and I remember like looking up, like this can't be right.
All the cargo.
It's like, oh sure, shit. I look up, and yeah, like there was, I think it was maybe like the placement of Alaska or something that had me wondering if that was actually correct for the time period. And I look up, and sure as shit, it was. I think it was like by the time 1886 had happened,
Come on, open the fucking...
like
I literally cannot open up this box.
Alaska was part of the U.S. by that time, and it's like it had literally happened like a few years beforehand. So I was like, shit, that map's actually technically chronologically correct.
Oh yeah, they put a lot of time in it. It's just they spent more time trying to make it look good in all the background that they didn't make it long enough.
I mean, if they do make a second one, actually make it like longer, maybe an open world sort of game, where we could actually just go around and freaking kill motherfuckers,
That must be it.
then shit, I would buy
They could
it.
totally make, I know people are gonna bitch, but like an Assassin's Creed for that. Like in a way like that.
Well, it's
Not Assassin's Creed, but I
almost-
mean like a Ubisoft kind of gameplay like that.
Yeah.
Open world kind of.
sort of like
You kind of played the same anyway.
sort of like a third person, sort of like Far Cry, sort of Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed sort of mix.
How long
Shit, if
Yeah,
they had something like
Well, yeah,
that
I've always wanted that.
in this world, I would buy that hands down.
Well, I mean, like it's like Division. And that's supposed to be
We
amazing.
may have a situation on our hands.
Which I still won't play it.
First, call in Nicola. We'll need armament.
No, I'm going to.
You know me and my
There's a
hatred of
psychiatric
always
ward
online
into our
games,
hideout, and what looks like a
especially
stage
on console.
There are clues that indicate.
Well,
potential
even though
threats
like
to
Destiny was like everybody's like, oh, it's a huge letdown now that we watched it. I mean, yes, you could have actually just watching the gameplay, you could have you could have like seen that it was not going to be that like oh, even though I love it.
Recuperate.
I assure you,
Um,
Gray, I'm
but this
perfectly.
trailer over and over and over, and I still can't find anything wrong. The only thing I don't like is if you die, you lose your shit, which that's like most survival games. Which kind of maybe adds that realisticness to it. I'm talking about how, like, if you get, like, a special weapon and you die, you lose it. Unless you get the rights to it. Like, you gotta get licensing to it then, and then you can keep the gun.
Well, Marquis,
That's weird.
Which, why do you need licensing if it's, like, the end of the fucking
I
world?
never doubted for a moment that you would prevail over these miscreants. However, the same cannot
They're
be
telling
said
you
of the Lord
something.
Knight.
They'd rather, even in reality, they'd rather deal with stupid bullshit than just let things happen.
You are taking a big risk. What did I tell you, monsieur?
We'd almost given you up for lost.
We were unavoidably detained.
Come, we don't have much time.
Sir, this is for you as well. It should all be in working order.
Thank you, Nicola. And the other weapon?
Ah, yes.
You never fail to deliver.
Actually, you know what?
For you. Might come in handy. The Agamemnon, what's its status?
It has already departed. On its way to Portsmouth for its last port of call before it leaves for the Americas.
And the security detail on board? Have they been made aware of the rebel threat?
For all we know, the guard detail could have been...
This is fucking awesome.
We need to unravel this without arousing suspicion.
The council should at
I
least
literally
provide
put a house, or like a door on the side of
We're getting aboard that ship.
the tower,
And how
so I
would
can
you
crawl
suggest
up
we
the
do
side
that,
of his
Monsieur?
building.
It is already airborne.
That should be easy.
You read my mind.
No one will ever fucking notice. Because it even blends in with the cobble. So I can still Assassin's Creed this shit.
Sentinel 5, we are on board.
Seriously.
Let me think. I need a door.
Confirmed. Thanks for the drop-off, Captain. Good luck, sir. Sentinel 5 out.
I need a
Is
metal
this your
door,
idea
though.
of easy, monsieur?
We're all secure, Percival. We move on your mark.
Very well.
But you need to get your computer working.
Yes.
Crane, Lafayette.
Well, actually, I don't even have it. It's, you know, I shipped it out already. I'm just waiting for to get it back from them.
Yeah, I'll be down. I still want to create like a sort of like a 4-player podcast sort of thing. Sort of like how, like, you know who Vanoss and them are?
Giving up so
Yes.
soon, Marquis.
Sort of like that.
Yeah, Team Caliber.
Position.
Yep.
Pretty much shit like that.
I'll shadow you.
Not
know.
for.
I
Not for, like,
really,
fame
really,
or
really
recognition,
surprisingly
just
like the
for fun
idea of
it.
all of them living in the same house. Like, that's fucking awesome.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I just want something like that 'cause it seems like fun. Entertain
Oh,
some
yeah.
people online, have some fun yourselves with some friends. I like the
Fucking,
idea
like,
of that.
Bragging rights I have now, your claim to fame, was fucking, I was over at a buddy's house playing on his Xbox, and we actually got into a room with them. And the biggest thing people don't realize about YouTubers, don't act like a fucking idiot when you meet them. Just be like, hey, what's up? And, you know, just act cool about it. Everybody else is like, oh my god! And then they immediately leave, because, you know, they're like, oh great, you know, the fanboy.
Yeah, half the time either they're recording something and they don't want to deal with that bullshit, or they're just trying to like, sit back and enjoy themselves. In which case, they don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Well, that's the way I look at it, because I hate... Because once you start doing it enough, that's why I stopped for the longest time, was because it seemed more like a job, which, don't get me wrong, I love it as a job, but I lost the enjoyment of playing it. I feel like I had to get on every single day and post a video so people weren't upset, and then, you know, it just kind of got repetitive and shit. It wasn't much of a game anymore, more just as a kind of boring, just...
And imagine me.
Here we
with
go
nothing to
again.
wear. I suppose I'll have to go dress shopping.
Rules of
Let me
engagement,
see.
monsieur?
Do what you must.
I need...
Enough time to
Holy...
distinguish between rebel conspirators and the company guards.
I went to my secret chest in the ground, and there was so much shit in here.
The flagship of the United India Company.
Good
Where all
amounts
my
of shit?
went.
Then let's move out.
Lots of shit.
Cobble shit,
I must ask you.
Hmm.
Who's the old man you were talking to on Mayfair?
I have
torches.
like a stack. I have 2 stacks of 64 diamonds.
It's
stuff
Dude!
that I've found that I just stick in
one
here
that
because
I
so no
will
one can
share
get
with
it.
you when the time is right.
Like
Well, first of all, I
only
completely
3 of us know
understand
it.
that.
Only
I know
you,
what you are doing.
only you,
Seems like
Boomhauer,
the
and me
council
know
knows
of
where
like the
Hector's
secret
treasure
chest, and
The Emperor
then
is not
this
what
is
it
the
once
other
was,
one.
Chris. Yes, you've said that much before.
It's like freaking,
Actions of friend.
man, I get the whole reason why you have it, but it's just
I
like,
even have the dragon egg
60
in here.
2 step. Probably a good place to have it.
Marquis.
Mademoiselle has my.
There's also
mean,
stuff
assurance.
behind the
I
secret
shall
door
be
in the
as silent
basement
as the
too.
grave.
I mean, shit, freaking. If we ever find a
The path
stronghold
looks
in the
clear,
Valley world,
We should
I'm
hurry.
gonna put that
Wait for my
egg in the damn hidden chest in the freaking mother base.
Yeah,
On me.
exactly.
Of course, I think
The
actually,
only problem is
actually, you know what I would
Silk
do?
Touch isn't in here.
You know what I would do? Go build another hidden chest, hidden under the ocean, near Mother Base, specifically for the egg,
Secure the cockpit and wait for
just to
me.
make
Oh, yeah.
sure.
We need to build another one of those fucking doors you have with like the daylight sensors and make it where you can only show up at a certain time of day or something like that and the door will open. Or another one of those pressure plate doors. You know, you throw something and it's gotta be super fucking heavy and then the door opens.
I wish I knew how to make it so it was only certain objects are like that. I think I have to use metal for that. Maybe.
If you use metal, you can get a heavy plate, and you can like if you set a redstone torch of how much you want it, like one of the repeater competence or whatever it's called, it'll allow you to it'll take like a full iron block or something like that to
Really?
set on there for it to open. Yeah.
See, I've never messed around with those, so I never really knew how to work them.
Job for a
Yeah,
So I just use
that's
the
what we used to do
cobblestone
for those.
pressure plate.
Yeah.
bother. Best built ship.
Or did I use a stone? I think I used a stone plate.
What?
Let's see, what do I need? I need glowstone. I have silk touch on me. I need an iron door and a button. Well, maybe I just need a door. I just need a regular door. Does nobody have a fucking regular door?
Nope.
Open up the fucking chest! Jesus, I'm like sitting there pushing it, it's not opening.
See, it sounds like back in the valley where I accidentally made like 6 extra doors and they're just like lying around in different chests.
Do you still have them?
In the valley.
Oh, in the valley. I think you meant in this one. I was like, okay, where are they at?
Oh, hell no. I was freaking... I guess you could say I'm less careful in the valley world.
Yeah.
Probably because of the insane amount of materials that are just lying around.
Yeah. What does it take? Isn't it like iron and a stick? Or cobblestone and a stick? That's what it is.
For a lever?
Yeah.
Yep. You know what I started building in the valley world? Remember one of those mountains near the far outpost?
Yeah.
I literally have started hollowing out that mountain just so I can make like a multi-level indoor farm.
Huh. Well, we still need to get on there and find the wither. Like, we were so damn close that one night. Like, getting all the wither skeletons.
Can't even tell we're airborne when I'm back in the hall.
And finding their spawner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we realize how dangerous that shit is.
Yeah. Well, we definitely have to go in a big pack of people and fucking turn friendly fire. I wonder how, what's his name? You know, is it Noit? Is that his name? Yeah.
We seize the ship in the name
Noit?
of liberty.
Yeah, Noit's house. Remember how he used to bitch about us how, oh, your farm isn't set up right and all that shit? For such a bitcher, his house isn't set up right. Like, all of his chests aren't fucking organized for a bitcher about how, oh, everything's gonna be fucking perfect.
Acknowledge. Shall apprise you once I've made
Like,
reconnaissance.
fucking little bitch boy nerd over here isn't
Steady hand at the tiller at all
correct at
times.
all.
Leave it to me, monsieur.
Irony complains about everyone else not being organized or set up right.
Yeah. Yep.
The only things I could really get anal with is what you've seen with some of the defenses.
Oh yeah.
There's some shit I don't want to fuck around with. Ain't no gas through no nether portal. If it does, all it's doing is breaking glass.
Yep.
Which who cares? It's glass. We can make more.
Yeah.
We're right
eventually.
near a beach.
Fuck you, door.
And actually, yeah, Mother Base is right near a freaking desert.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what the shit? I just saw an Enderman, but he was the unshaded version.
So
He
what,
was like the he was like the all-white version, or the all-black version. I mean, with the eyes instead of as a what the fuck is it called?
purplish.
A giant. He wasn't shaded as a giant. He was shaded as an actual,
Oh,
like, real Enderman.
I keep forgetting that that's world using the freaking. Unless I'm specifically asking about it, I never remember that world using a specific texture pack.
Yeah. Standard and stuff. Are you still recording?
Oh yeah, I'm still going. Like I said, I'm trying to get the whole game done in just like one go of it. Because, like I said, that one time I tried to do a playthrough, but shit happened and I never actually finished it. It's like, you know, because just like when I tried to do Wolfenstein and I let it fall by the wayside, I eventually just like edited the videos together into obviously a lot smaller number of videos and put them up that way. It's like, I don't want to leave it unfinished. I want to get it over, done with, move on to something new.
Yeah.
Unlike Minecraft, where I'll start like 5 different projects and never finish any of them.
Yeah. Exactly.
Percival, we have a complication.
Well, actually, well, I have been getting a lot better with that.
What is the Knight Commander doing here?
Everything seems
Build outposts, check. Build ports, check. Upgrade ports. Build freaking giant tunnel underground to the between the Mushroom Island and the valley. Which, your reaction to that was priceless.
risk alerting the rebel agent.
Galahad is right.
Freaking priceless.
Anthony will not appreciate being kept out of this. Worry about that later.
I was like, the fuck?
People come support if their situation requires it.
Did you build under the ocean?
Understood.
Yes.
I'll let you know when I have a better vantage
How
point.
in the fuck?
First I built it, and then I widened it.
Yeah.
You don't believe how many times I had to go back and forth to get wood for pickaxes. Because it was a lot. The tunnel through the nether, which actually ended up going the completely wrong way. Although, guess what? It kind of actually makes me want to build another one.
Yeah.
Like, go to the four... Basically, make a bunch of tunnels between the 4 corners of the world.
That could work, and then have a meeting point right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons hold confirmed.
Question is, do I want to try to build the meeting point at,
Guards without proper insignias. The uniforms in Whitechapel didn't have
Mother Base or
Oh,
at the
that is
Valley?
gonna freak me the fuck out.
What?
This building isn't even. He
Yes.
built it by... It's 5 blocks by 6 blocks.
Keep searching.
So the fucking building, when you place torches, they aren't even.
Damn, no patch. There is a rebel on the opposing balcony.
Acknowledge. Make sure you check them all.
A patch. Percival.
Let me see how this is.
The guard atop the stairs is bona fide.
Good.
1, 2.
Patch confirmed. The guard nearest Hastings checks out.
Yeah, so it's even. It's just fucking up. That's so weird.
When did Shadow join?
Good. Eliminate
Joined a while ago.
I've never heard him.
Yeah, I wasn't talking.
Weapon loaded.
Good hunting.
One down. One remaining. Lucan! Rebels!
Get Hastings out now! Get him out of here!
Hastings got away. I need backup. Everyone look to plan B.
Percival, the mark is down.
You know, it's funny,
Rebels
if you
incoming.
keep
I need
like,
support now.
I think I have like 4 or 5 people, obviously not jack shit reviewers, but oh well. So, all for freaking posterity anyway, so big fucking whoop. It's like, more people joined while Boomhauer was doing his freaking playing all the AFT videos.
I got you covered.
Shit, I need to push him through.
Irony. Freaking, or not irony really, just kind of funny to me. All the FT videos, or well, almost all of them were about suppressors, which I don't get. I could have sworn that the actual term for it was a suppressor, not a silencer. Why the fuck are they calling them silencers?
Yeah.
It's like, and what am I using
Actually, the two terms mean either rifle or pistol. Silencer is for a pistol. Suppressor is for anything higher than. I think it's 40 cal or higher, meaning 45, 44. Anything higher than that will be a suppressor.
It's like, what's the point? Either way, it doesn't make it perfectly silent.
It's kind of like the difference between a clip and a magazine. A magazine is safe for an M4. A clip is for a pistol. A round. So when people say, you know, if there was a guy like in one of the movies that says, if you cheat on my sister, I'll unload my service revolver in your ass. The clip of my service revolver in your ass. Well, that doesn't fit because a service revolver wouldn't take a clip. It would take a wheel or a round.
Yeah, what the even I would understand that
Or a spool.
a bit fucked up.
Which, that's something I love about people. Or I say the phrase every once in a while, you know, I'm like, I shot him with an entire fucking round. Well, an entire round means the entire one bullet hit him. An entire round is practically one round is a bullet. When you say you hit him with the entire round, that means the entire bullet hit him. That's why you gotta almost gotta say like the entire round of 40 hit him. Something along those lines. Anyway,
Yeah, with the entire clip. Or not clip, mag, or depending on obviously what you're using.
Yeah.
Whereas then again, if you're shooting freaking 40 rounds, I don't think you'd be using a pistol.
No.
So that's one fucked up pistol. And I want 7.
The fucking G18 with a goddamn 60 round mag. Those drum mag, you get a fucking beta mag for a G18 now?
No. No.
I'm like, duh, fuck? No, I have a picture of one. It's hilarious. Yeah. You can get a beta mag for him now.
Why would you even want that big?
Can you imagine the fucking recoil? Like, it's hard enough to handle a G18. I mean, it's just a Glock with a fucked up pin. But handling a G18 with recoil, but then having that much goddamn ammo, like, you need more than just a speed sling. You need, like, a foregrip on that shit. And then have the foregrip, like, rubber banded, speed sling to your fucking foot.
Make yourself a freaking EXO from Advanced Warfare simply because you can use
exactly.
the
You're gonna need
string.
a fucking exosuit for that much recoil.
I'm in the
Actually,
pursuit.
in hindsight, that's one thing that
That's why
annoyed
your
me a
better
little
bet
bit.
is getting a Raffica with a
Freaking foregrip.
yeah, because it has the foregrip and it's 3-shot burst with a beta mag. You have better recoil control with that. Although they do come in fully auto.
Because why not?
Yeah. Truthfully, nowadays, I mean, when you're growing up, you're like, oh, fully auto. But nowadays, I love semi-auto, 3-shot burst, conserve ammo, you know, compensate for recoil, accuracy.
Thinking back to Advanced Warfare, that's one thing that did kind of annoy me a little bit. I mean, I guess they can't change it because of gameplay reasons and all that shit. But at least in campaign, why is there even freaking recoil on any of the smaller weapons? The heavy weapons,
what fucking year is
okay.
it? Recoil? What's that? We don't have time for that.
I can lift a truck, but I can't keep my pistol from recoiling. I'm sorry, if we had that technology in real life, you'd more than likely be able to freaking have perfect aim with the damn assault rifle firing full auto.
One-handed.
Exactly. You'd be able to dual wield the damn thing.
No-handed, bitch. Science.
Heck, for arms onto the EXO, add them with their own freaking add little like trigger fingers that respond to yours. You can fire 4 at once.
Exactly.
And you know, even though I do want Black Ops 3, partially because I can be a robot whose arm turns into a Gatling gun? Yes! Yes, I am easy to please. I know that even though the technology is so much more advanced than it would in Advanced Warfare, there's still going to be recoil.
Right now, our concern should be finding the other
Which, yeah, I guess.
Would be unfair.
Yeah. I mean, you have to
But
do
if
that.
everybody has the advantage, though.
That's so it'd be annoying. It's like part of how it works is the recoil, because you can't just have your aim perfectly on one person.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, games need the recoil. It's like if they added in that freaking self-correcting bullet that DARPA has, or at least they've been working on. Imagine that in multiplayer.
Do you know they have, now in real life, they obviously have the guidance system that allows you to, it does recoil, Coriolis, you know, bullet drop, windage, all of that for you. Now they have a 50 caliber bullet and 408 CT that calculates itself. It literally, you can control the bullet while it's flying, like a fucking remote control bullet.
See, imagine that shit in the multiplayer. That'd be such bullshit. So I mean, there have to be limits on some of the stuff, but it's like at least in campaign.
It's like the phrase where they say how, you know, war doesn't have to be fair, but I mean, that's kind of fucking unfair if you think about it, for whatever nation has it. God damn it, you fuck serious?
Yeah, it actually kind of reminds me of
Minecraft, for fuck's sake.
It reminds me of the game Singularity, where there's that one weapon you can get during the campaign at points, the Seeker.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine that thing in real life, exploding rounds, able to be controlled mid-flight with time dilation too.
Ooh.
Now that's bullshit. But it's like, so I get why, obviously in multiplayer they don't freaking rein in the recoil or anything. But in campaign, where it doesn't matter.
Can you imagine if they had the Metal Storm online? Like it's a fucking shotgun. The microwave gun. Oh, that thing's so badass.
I'd be okay with that.
Did you see the, there's another gun they actually came up with. It sounds like fucking sci-fi, you know, bullshit, but it's
come on, look
really
at look what the Navy has. They developed a freaking laser weapon that goes on ships. Army has laser weapons that can destroy missiles from what, like a mile or two away?
Did you see the magnet gun? That's what they call it. The magnetic gun?
Maybe, but
it actually particleizes. It basically almost heats up the person's blood within split second, and wherever you're pointing at, it will actually pull the iron out of their blood and rip it out of their skin, and it just makes it look like you have chickenpox after you die. It just leaves this bloody kind of...
First of all, why is anyone
dots all over you.
developing that shit?
Supposedly the Nazis tried developing it, so they just decided to finish its programming.
Okay, for two things. One, that makes sense. It's the Nazis. Especially seeing as my biggest concern with that would have been completely... Well, first of all, it would have been irrelevant to the Nazis anyways, because they're Nazis and that's what they do. But even at the time, it would have been completely irrelevant. Just think about it. You got the Geneva Conventions and all that shit.
At the far end.
Something like that would not be okay in modern war, according to freaking Geneva Conventions. We know what's real, what's not.
No,
Yeah,
no,
happy
absolutely not.
shit.
Well, it's like how we took out fire because it's inhumane. But do you know, like Odin? You know, Odin's actually supposedly real with kinetic bombardment because the rule states of all nations that they cannot have a doomsday weapon. Well, technically, kinetic bombardment isn't a doomsday because first it needs to require some sort of radiation or toxic waste that has to be, you know, basically deployed like an atom.
Yeah,
you know,
if it's you can't use a nuke from space, but thing is,
it's
not a
Odin
nuke.
isn't nuclear. It's just a chunk of depleted uranium about the size of an 18-wheeler that comes down at supersonic speed and it picks up its, you know, damage on its way down.
The
and
Air
then when
Force,
it hits, it fucking destroys continents.
Remember, I think the Air Force had designed something pretty much like that, except they use. I want to say titanium rods, but I can't be sure. Like,
Yeah.
these rods
Well,
weren't
you know,
very
like, you know
thick,
from all the
but-
fucking movies about how, you know, like, what the shield was made out of in Captain America and fucking what,
Yeah,
what's his name,
vibranium
Wolverine
and all
was
that.
made out of? The adamantium?
Yeah.
Adamantium really is real. They say the entire core of Mars is full of it.
And why aren't we going there as fast as we can?
Oh, maybe that's why they never said we visited again, because we really are, but they don't tell anybody. Either way, I was sitting there thinking about that, and I'm like, fucking the entire thing is adamantium? I'm sitting there thinking, like, can you imagine the shit they're building out of that? Because it's supposed to be the lightest metal on Earth. It's even lighter than hardened mercury, which is fucking impossible. But it's even lighter than that, and it's twice as hard. Like, it's the hardest metal we could find, the densest. But have you ever seen how that metal is created? Hardened mercury?
Nope. I'm assuming they freeze mercury.
Yes, they freeze it and then heat it up super fast and then freeze it again. It's about a hot and cold process that eventually just fucking freezes it solid. And by doing this, it gets rid of the radiation by like 90%. So if you wore it for like a year, you'd obviously have a little bit of radiation after a while. But
That goes for
the main
pretty
part
much
is
even phones and
it's
shit.
the
let's
fucking
be real.
Remember how you can pretty much balance a rock? Or not even balance it. You just throw a rock in mercury and it floats because it's
Yeah.
so fucking dense. Think of that in solid form without radiation, and they just made a suit out of it.
That's not that mercury is really radioactive. It's just that poisonous as all fuck.
Yes, but somehow by doing this process and keeping it contained inside its special fucking thing that it sits inside, like it has its own titanium, like, what do you call it, like bag per se? Like, you know, it's like
Well, you can't let it
a
chip off and
titanium,
get
two
into
pieces of
someone's
titanium that are slightly rounded, and then you stick the piece of solid mercury in the middle and you push those two pieces of titanium together, and it contains it inside there. But when it gets hit, I mean, it obviously doesn't go through. It only damages one side.
Yeah, well, I think the whole point will be this way: the titanium blocks any of the, I want to say sort of like shrapnel coming off the mercury. That way, it doesn't go into the person, give them mercury poisoning.
Yeah. Which, I mean, they just made a suit out of it, and they literally were testing 105 shells on it. They set it out there with a mannequin, and were shooting a fucking AC-130 at it, and it was surviving, not even damaged. The internals of the person, they have the jelly coating inside. You know, like the
Yeah,
person
the
gets inside
ballistic
the suit,
gel
and
and
they
all
fill
that
the
shit.
fucking gel shit inside, and it hardens to him. The gel impacted most of the damage, and literally all the person had was slight bruising. Well, the sensor said that the muscle would have slight bruising, but it wasn't like serious bruising. It was like a bruising to an extent where it can be healed super fast. It's just like this, you know how when you get hurt and when adrenaline pumps up, it's like that. You don't feel it, and it doesn't really affect you, because by the time you should feel it, it's already healed.
See, that
So
I have to wonder.
we're
I'm
fucking
just
going the super soldier stat pretty much now.
let's be real. We've been heading there how
There's
freaking
actually
quickly.
supposed to be one releasing in 2017 that's called Project Titan. There's been 5 tests throughout the years of people trying to do it, and all of them were like trying to give them special fucking formulas, and all of them pretty much people's heads were like the cap of a toothpaste bottle. They literally exploded from it. They couldn't handle it. But they said there's been something weird with the new generations of people, almost like evolution, where the body has been changing and adapting to its environment. So they think that now they're testing people in modern day and people are surviving. So they think in 2017, if they test people, Project Titan will release. And they'll test it out on people. Well, obviously we won't know about it, but I just knew about it because I looked it up and there was like, Project Titan has been released by or basically like leaked from somebody. Somehow somebody found out about it.
Oh, you know what I think about you?
Trust me,
You
Grayson.
freaking have your ways in getting all this weird shit anyways.
Yeah.
Stand down.
Well, shit I do anyway. You know about my background, so I obviously have open
We are
to
not
it.
the enemy. Then prove it.
Also,
Stop this
people on
madness.
YouTube, you don't know me. You didn't hear this
Not
from
as
me.
long as the company is allowed to carry on unobstructed.
Actually, I just said that. Now the government's probably watching. No!
We'll see to it.
No. It's fine. It's whatever.
Sebastian,
I'll just get banned for offensiveness.
For being the
you
offender.
don't have to do this.
I'm waiting to get banned and have somebody be like, somebody tried banning you for being the offender. They were offended by you being called the offender. Like, fucking, you goddamn fucking hypocrite. It's like, I literally the same day I was telling my mom and dad, or actually I told my dad, not my mom, I wouldn't really say this to my mom. I was telling my dad, like, what if I'll be copyrighted on my channel for having tits? Like, copyrighted tits. Because we were talking about,
I think I remember
we were
this
fucking around with
conversation.
something. Yeah, you remember it. We were fucking around, and, we were playing Battlefield, and I released one of the videos. I was gonna release it, and it was like in the beginning of the video, it was literally like the girls' tits and everything, like most of
Oh,
us have,
yeah.
the pinup girls and all that. And I was like, what happens if I release a video with those on there and somebody identifies it without me having, getting permission to have those tits on there? Like, will I get like copyrighted for having?
Was that when I was trying to do that
channel?
freaking Master Quest bullshit that never panned out? Because I got bit.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is my problem with trying to do shit on the internet. I get bored of it kind of quickly. First, because I always talk about trying to get other people to go into it with me, so I have something to keep me really going with it. And I never end up getting anyone to rush into it with
I
me.
actually keep telling people, I've been telling people that I want to do the channel again and everything, get back into it, but I want to have a group of people. Like, I already had an intro I really wanted to do, and I know what it would take to do it. I know a guy who can program it, but basically, what he had done before is, basically, when it starts out, it shows like, let's say like a tank firing or something like that, or any kind of barrel, and then it zooms in on the bullet while it's flying through the air, and then as it's spinning, when it flips over, it says the person's name, and then when it spins around, it says another person's name, and how many people are in the channel. It spins, and as it's spinning, it says their names, and then wherever it hits and blows up, say the splatter, it'll say the name of the channel in the explosion, and then it will pan out to wherever we're doing in the video. And I knew a guy who could actually do all this programming. I told him about it once, a while ago when I was doing it. I was really big into YouTubing stuff, and he was like,
Go on to the no
we could
site,
totally do
YouTube.
that and everything.
Russian YouTube. YouTube.
Illusion. Can't do that though.
See, if anything,
Americans
I
don't
say
like
just
Russians,
have.
and if there's Russians on here, they'll get offended, and I'll get fucking banned again.
If I have an essay for you, just have it like be whatever you want the channel be about, like have like gaming, comedy,
exactly.
like all that stuff
Dude,
on the bullet, and then have the big explosion
Yeah.
at the end be button cracking. Come on, get ahead, pull the freaking beam. I'm mashing that shit.
So I don't know if it's just me, but I heard about this little theory behind Russian females about this test they did way back, like World War II era kind of thing in the Cold War. You know, they They deliberately went and got really, really hot chicks. It's kind of like as bad as they fucking tried hooking bombs to dolphins. It's pretty much as bad as this. They basically, they got really, really hot chicks, basically, you know, over there. And what they did is they taught them, like, say, sneaky shit, like Black Ops shit. And what they do is they'd send them to America, and they'd basically, you know, tease the guys or whatever. They'd eventually sleep with the guys. And you know how guys get when they're like, oh, I love you, you know, you just fucked them, and then you're like, you're willing to tell them anything. They'll basically ask certain questions about, like, you know, certain secret tests that are going on, and then the girls would find out about the secret tests about the guy. You know, the guy would just rattle off something, and then she'd find out about it, and then she'd report back to their leader right after killing him then in his own bedroom after that, and then staging it to make it look like suicide. And there was like 15 different cases that got released this way that have been reported, and the government just released that this actually happened, and I'm like, I'm never talking to a Russian woman again.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we lost the secret to nuclear weapons. Because someone wanted to get laid.
Yep. I'm sitting there thinking, like, damn it, I love Russian women, and I'm like, fuck, I'm American. That doesn't work.
No, come on, you really think Russia would be the only country to do that?
No, I'm sure they did in a lot of countries.
I mean,
Brazil. Brazil's the next one to try and control the world.
I guarantee
they had the fiats, so
we've done the exact same damn thing.
I took the liberty of keeping these.
I mean, come on. We tried freaking turning cats into spies.
The fucking Jamaicans from 102. They control the world by manufacturing most of the bullets. Yeah, let's go with that theory, Call of Duty. That sounds good with me.
See, that's going to be the secret to Modern Warfare 4. Why do I say Modern Warfare 4 and not Ghosts 2? Because
it does make sense though with Makarov though, because I mean, like, one nation is at each other's throats, and all it takes is one man to basically do something as a Russian or one of the sides and make it look like the other side did something, and then fucking just all-out war.
Oh yeah, I guarantee if someone tried to do that shit, like, obviously if this situation was actually, hell, even with the current situation in real life.
Well, it's like the fucking thing, like, part of me, with the whole Russian thing, I know it's kind of fucked up, but it's kind of like how the 2012 thing, I was like, I swear to God, if the world doesn't end, I'm fucking nuking it. I'm sick of all the bitches about, oh, the world's gonna end, when, you know, when the 2012 thing was coming out. I had this thing where it's like, part of me is like, I don't want to go to war with Russia, because it's gonna be fucking horrible. I mean, no war is, you know, great, but I mean, we're gonna have a fuck ton of casualties, and you know that. I mean, Russia versus America, it's not so much that Russia's fucking huge, because I mean, majority of it's just forest, but
they're
three
nations
very well trained.
have
very
fucked up
high-tech
militaries.
shit.
There are three nations you don't want to see fight
And they don't
any
give
combination
up.
of. The U.S. because we tend to have the most advanced tech because we spend how many
They keep
trillions of
threatening
dollars
us
on
to
it.
give us their high tech, so they'll be evenly fighting.
Russia
But,
has the most insanely trained soldiers. Of
Yeah.
course, then again, think about it, they freaking train their dudes in what? Siberia? Where do we train our dudes in? Nice weather.
Yeah, most
Their dudes are
sniper
trained to
schools in
fight perfectly in freaking... No, their dudes are trained to fight perfectly in the worst freaking conditions. They can... So it's like, they gotta go to the Middle East or someplace nice. They're like, this is fine. Aiden, have you seen this place? Why did we not train here? Oh yeah, because we would suck. And then China simply because they can freaking raise the single largest army on
Oh
Earth.
my God! Don't even get me started on fucking China, dude. Actually, I should say, this is a YouTube video though, so I can't say this. Fucking, if I said Korea, everybody would flip a bitch. The female, like, Chinese army, you know, they're all marching around and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like the like the skirt uniforms, and there's like the red, the blue, the green, the white, and all those, you know. There's one video where it shows them all marching together, you know, like in perfect sequence with like the feet and everything at the same time, you know, and they're marching. I'm
I
like,
think I've seen this.
that is so fucking awesome. I'm just sitting there like, oh, hard on.
I think the first comment I saw on that I can remember is not shown. The threat to kill everyone they have ever known if they fuck up in even the slightest.
If they did what?
If they fucked up even in the slightest.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd defend them. Fuck yeah.
Sebastian
But you know what I'm saying? It's
Mallory,
like they
once
have,
Percival is dead.
what, 2 billion people in their borders? They can easily raise the,
Yeah, and
the
their
single
army's
most
fucking
massive.
banging
Bestowing a
hot.
knighthood.
They can raise the single most massive military that the
Only
world
on
has
the
ever
occasion
seen.
of the death
So it's
of
like,
him who bears
Well, the thing
that
about there
honor
too is we have
and
a buddy named Link who lives in the Philippines and all that, and
generation after
they say that
generation,
like
new knights
literally,
have taken the names
legally,
of their
every
hallowed
person has to at
predecessors.
least serve like 2 years of military over there.
We
So
are
everybody has
celebrating
military
today
training over there.
on
But the
just
thing was,
such
since
a
he's not
solemn
Filipino, he
occasion.
just moved there because of his grandmother having a really tough time or whatever. So they went over there to
yeah.
help her. From him going over there, literally, he almost got fucking arrested and pretty much executed because he wasn't, you know, when the emperor came out or whatever for Japan and they were visiting and he came out and they were like saluting him and everything and he didn't do anything. He's like, I'm fucking American, dude. I'm not doing shit. And then, like, they called him for military service and he's like, American, I don't need to serve you guys. And like, they like brought him out in the fucking courtyard, dropped him to his knees, and like the fucking dude was like pulling out his gun and shit. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, they were like, they execute people right there in the streets. I'm like, that's really fucked up. He's like, yep, so they almost killed me, and then soon after, my parents ran out, and they didn't realize. I'm like, how did your parents not realize? Were they like fucking in the backyard and didn't realize the fucking Chinese police were pulling you outside to fucking execute your ass?
May the Grail give you life beyond
Then
life.
instead, they just showed them passports and all that, showing that they're American, and they're just there for like a year or whatever.
I'll be right back.
Holy shit,
I'm
my
finally in a
friend
long
almost
enough
got killed.
cutscene where I can go get a drink and pee and all that. So I'll be back in
Yes.
like 2 minutes. 3 tops.
Cool.
By this communion,
Cool.
you are bound to our sacred order. Henceforth,
Let me see.
only your blood shall replenish this wine. May the black water serve you well. Always use it wisely. I dub thee Sir Percival, servant of our great king and knight of the Round Table. Rise, Sir Percival, and assume your rightful place at our table. Guards! Remove Sebastian Mallory's body from the council chamber and take him to the crypt.
Why is this not the Order song in the fucking background?
This
I have my
council is
headset
now
hooked up
called
to my
order.
PS3. I have the fucking random soundtracks playing. It sounds like the
Let
Order in the background.
terrible
What the fuck?
tragedy which has befallen us serve as a warning to those who would defy the mandates of this office. The late Sebastian Mallory did not perish in the fight against the Half-Breeds. No. He died a victim of his own heedless enterprise and the negligence of those sworn to uphold the highest standards of duty and sacrifice. And to what purpose?
Lord Chancellor, I must have...
Public buildings destroyed. Innocent citizens placed at risk. Incalculable damage done to United India Company property. It is only by the mercy of Providence that an even greater disaster was avoided. All this while not a single rebel was taken into custody. On the contrary, by their rogue actions, the knights in question may have done the enemy a great service.
The Lord Chancellor perhaps speaks too harshly. He would do well to remember that Sir Percival's force did uncover evidence of a rebel effort against the...
Circumstantial evidence. Mere supposition, all of which resulted in a deplorable calamity. I will hear no more of the matter.
With respect, Lord Chancellor.
Sit down, Sir Galahad!
With respect! I, too, have lost a friend. More than a friend. A brother. You do great wrong to sully his name in such a manner.
You dance on the very edge of insubordination, Sir Knight.
I am apprehensive of my responsibility in this affair. Yet if the same circumstances should present themselves, I would do exactly as I have done. As Mallory wished.
My lords! Sirs! The rebels have ambushed Lord Hastings' carriage. He and his escort are trapped on the Westminster Bridge.
All knights to arms! Protect Lord Hastings! Let's eliminate these godless rebels once and for all.
Sir Galahad, this matter is not yet over. Someone will yet answer for Sebastian Mallory's death!
Of that you can be sure. Arm yourselves, and take defensive positions on the bridge. Galahad, your command. Let's go.
Sir Galahad! The carriage carrying Lord Hastings was hit in the middle of the bridge. We're not sure if anyone's alive.
Lucan, Igraine, Percival, with me.
I have returned. Perfect timing, because I see cutscene is still going. Where's my controller? But, you there?
Hastings may still be alive. We must reach.
Is that Bud or Shadow?
Me.
Freaking, what were we talking about before? Oh yeah, throwing Call of Duty in their craziness. But you know, with Modern Warfare 3, I know with every Call of Duty there's one point where they just go from, like, they start off some level of logic. Like, okay, assuming the whole bullshit trick they pulled in Modern Warfare 2 was even actually possible to pull off. Like, so, like, up to the point of, let's say everything happened up to the point where Modern Warfare 3 started. Like, if you think about it logically, how it plays out makes pretty much sense. The Russians would probably use some way to keep us from, like, properly communicating in New York, which would cause significant issues with fighting back. The US would probably use some special forces to take out whatever they're using to keep us from communicating. And because literally everything we've been holding back on would just be chilling right outside the range, they'd get pretty much stormed and knocked back. So that part makes sense, right? After that, that's where I thought, it's like, everything just goes balls up where it's like, guys, we've had too much logic here. Okay, Russian president wants to declare peace, end the war, all that shit. All the Russian higher-ups know this. Which means the higher-ups in the Russian military all know this. Including the ones who aren't on the plane that gets shot down. So, first of all, why do they even try to? Why is it when someone said, let's invade all of Europe, even though the president who's missing would have said, no, don't invade Europe. Especially seeing as Europe had nothing to do with anything. It's like, why didn't they go, guys, no, we're not supposed to be doing that. And then afterwards, you're telling me Russia invades simultaneously every country in Europe at once. They just managed to move their whole military throughout the entirety of Europe without anyone noticing. That's where you lost me. It's like, you know, I'm pretty sure by the time they got to France, Germany would have called them up. Would have called up everyone else. I'm pretty sure Germany would have gotten called up before the Russians even got there.
Grom would have known way before they even fucking left Russia, because Grom has tight notice on the Russians anymore.
Where are you going?
Mm-hmm.
Finish what we started.
This is no time
Like,
for vengeance. Come
they
down
would have
with
known!
it.
They wouldn't have been suddenly, oh no, Russians everywhere! They're outside the Eiffel Tower! No! No! You would have known. Friggin' everyone would have known hours before they even got near anywhere else.
Well, that and, fucking Unit 22 would be all over that shit instantly. SAS?
Hmm? Not to mention, you have NATO, you have freaking NATO just chilling right near there. Like, Really? You're telling me no one would have noticed?
Sometime when you're streaming, when we're in a chat room, I'll have to tell you about some of that stuff.
You mean sometime when I'm not streaming? Yeah. Right now, I'm actually getting somewhat decently far through the game. Remember that whole section where you're like on the bridge fighting a bunch of dudes?
Yeah.
That's where I am.
Oh, nice. That's where you get that fucking badass rocket launcher and you gotta hold it up and then going in rage mode.
Yes.
The blimp, she's like, the girl's like, tell the blimp to keep watching you, don't lose track of
I don't want to see him. I mean, you know, seriously, if they only had made more of it or just made it open world so you could really just go and fuck around in that, this game would have been several times better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. I do like the game itself, it's just I want more of it.
Come on, hurry!
And that's the problem.
Do you mind if I take some of your sugar cane?
I don't give a shit. I have sugar cane?
Okay. Yeah, you have 57 sugar cane. I just need 2.
Why do I...
Secret thing behind the door, and there was a fucking 57 in the bottom. I was like, the fuck?
Even I'm wondering what the fuck. I've never had a need for that much sugar cane.
Yeah.
Am I turning... Oh god, all those jokes I made about becoming freaking... that joke I made about Jesse needing to cook like people were in Breaking Bad or some shit like that. Coming true. I was gonna turn it into cocaine. Oh, actually, no, that'd be more Scarface than really Breaking Bad.
I need pages. One of your boxes. 6 pages. Oh, now I need is leather. Okay. I think leather still about the same.
Probably not much point in changing that.
Yeah. No, what I'm trying to do is make a book so I can make a bookshelf. I need 2 more. I can't find any bookshelf for like anybody that hasn't placed them.
Shouldn't they be? There should be a whole. Actually, wait, no, because can you even pick up a bookshelf, or does it break into books?
Unless you have my pickaxe that has silk touch on it, which we hide away. Remember, we found it at the beginning of the game, and we hide it away, and only 3 of us know where it is. Anyways,
Ah, son of a bitch, I died. I fucked myself over.
That's how we pick out the majority of half the shit.
Frankly, back to frickin' for some reason, like. Just with the stories and how stupidly ridiculous they get. Ghosts. The whole entire majority of the setup of Ghosts.
I love the game, but yeah, it was.
I mean, okay, you know, using like oil shortage to like people starting wars over that. Okay, that part, I'm accepting.
Wow, Genocide's still here.
Hello. It's like that part I'm accepting because obviously, you know what? If the world started running out of that, there'd obviously be a lot of demand for it. So obviously there'd be a lot of fighting over it. So that I can accept. But you're telling me that South America bands together?
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm not believing that bullshit one bit.
No, South America will never band together. No matter how different cause.
I mean, come on, people. The second World Series rolls around, they'd be fighting again. Well, not fighting, but they definitely wouldn't be on friendly terms with each other.
I mean, take a look at when the Principality of Zeon declared itself independent from the rest of the sides controlled by the Earth Federation. I mean, not everyone rebelled against the Earth Federation. I mean, you had colonies like the Side 6 bunch that became independent and neutral to both sides throughout the entire 1-year war and beyond.
Indeed.
I don't know what the fuck I came back into, but yeah, there you go.
We had started talking about
talking
Call of
about
Duty and how ridiculous their stories fucking get.
Half their stories are.
Like, at least Modern Warfare 3 started somewhat sensical. Started.
Fuck the army.
And then the second you get to the second act, it goes full retard.
Full retard? Yes.
Like freaking, Ghost just... You get past the first line of the setup and it goes full retard.
So much for a fucking stealthy game and only like 2 missions you go stealthy. Underwater not counting.
Just like Black Ops.
Wait, is that the first game with underwater combat? Nope.
Actually, yeah, what?
Do it.
Heck, it's not even the first in the Call of Duty series. Actually, well, sort of. There's still an underwater mission in Modern Warfare 3. Well, I don't know if you want to really count that as...
Black Ops too, but you're only swimming.
Actually, I think in Modern Warfare 3 you're only swimming too. Now that I think about it. It's been a few years.
Yeah. And in... what was the other one? Modern Warfare 2, when you're going through the oil rig. With USS Galahad.
That mission, I'm not gonna lie. I both hated that mission, but at the same time I liked that mission. Just because of how it started. That was so cool.
That's the way it really is. Walk through. Compression, air comes in. Or the water comes in, air goes out. Fucking lucky bastards that are on the inside are super fucking lucky. Because they're inside and they can close their door through the pilots. But the other guys, they have to swim outside. They have to hold on and swim outside.
Galahad, this is a direct command.
Fucking
Stand down.
Galahad, what are you doing?
You know what would actually kind of make me laugh if they put it in the new Assassin's Creed, but I know they never would? Partially because of the time period and because it's
hey, Artie, we've got a new friend.
And I can't hear Artie as usual.
Where is she?
I don't know what you're talking about, Artie.
I don't know what this butt person you guys keep talking about is.
Where is she?
Artie, it's butt.
Tell me.
I can say this because Artie can't hear me. Due to Nat type.
Artie can't hear genocide again?
Nat type.
Where is Sir Galahad?
Yeah.
Lady Igraine, Sir Galahad is near the east end
Oh,
of the
here, I can have another person on my friends list.
Okay, seriously, who's creating all that background noise?
Yeah.
I got... I had to mute Boomhauer.
You still getting butt fucked in the alleyway?
What? Oh god, no. Not that again.
Leonard! A drink! A drink, goddamn you! Absinthe! Forget.
coma. And then, so then we went to the endless, but Steven joined us because his character lives at the end of the world's longest dungeon, and he needs to get back home because he has a meatloaf in the oven, and if it burns, his wife will kill him. And his wife's a demon. Yes, he's a man with a meatloaf in the oven. We gotta get him back home. We gotta get him back home before his wife beats him. I forget. A demon? I don't know.
A succubus.
Oh.
A pride demon from Inquisition.
Is that why you killed all my men?
No, but we're gonna end up fighting as the boss battle after the world's longest.
Peeling your dick like a banana.
Yeah, after the boss battle in the world's longest dungeon, we're going to have a boss fight with Steven's wife.
Your offer doesn't entice me. I don't respond well to threats.
Yeah, already. Real name request me. You gotta see what my real name is.
Yeah, you gotta see what his real name is. It is. Oh, we're.
So much animosity.
You motherfucker! We got genocide.
Yeah, we did. We got genocide earlier. He legitimately didn't know if he was being trolled or not.
I was saying I was being trolled. You're like, no, you're not.
Shall we call this a
Even when I was eating, it sounds like me.
Yeah.
See, but you know what you need to do? Next person you...
I told him, you know what we need to do is just have him be completely quiet and act like Shadow. You know how Shadow is? He doesn't ever talk.
No, he needs to like try to...
like Shadow.
He needs to mess with his voice a little.
We have much to discuss.
What kind of voice should I do?
Let us find
Make your voice a little higher. Try to.
I mean, should I do like fucking Arnold?
Who? Oh, the Governor.
Name the offender. Yeah, that's why we named it.
I'm the offender.
Oh, I lost nothing, by the way.
Do it.
All his online shit's still there.
Say I'm the offender in an Arnold voice.
Oh my god, my foot hurts. Just being to someone's ass for so long.
Yeah, it's open.
You seek to avenge your friend Mallory.
Do not presume to speak his name.
Alright, come inside my office now.
You've all been betrayed.
Okay.
The men you call masters.
The Order of Knights calls no
Also,
one
the
master.
tower's uneven, if you didn't notice.
Not even the Queen.
It's
Boomhauer's about to
literally
go
fucking
crazy.
6 blocks by 5 blocks, so it's pissing me off because I can't get the torches right.
Nice.
Your honorable corporation spreads the very scourge you have so valiantly.
Well, it's not finished, but I'm pretty damn close. I'm just getting some stuff done.
You seek the wrong enemy. We
Also,
both
I have a
fight the
faster
same
way of
evil.
getting up here.
Why should I believe the word of a rebel?
Look off the side of the
An
building.
assassin.
Look right now, look up.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Din, 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 din. Put another one up there.
Nice.
There are things worse than death. Much worse. And if it is
She's
mine,
fucking
you seek a
great.
misguided quest.
And to open it up, there's a little
It kind
button
of
above an
blends
iron
in
door.
too, so you can't really see it.
Is a worth
Yeah,
sacrifice.
exactly. I might even put just a regular wooden door so you can't see it.
Deny the attempt to kill Lord Hastings.
That's fucking hilarious.
I know,
Deserves to
right?
die, along with every one of his collaborators.
And then if you
Then
come
you
up here,
expect us to just step
got pretty cool
aside while
steps,
you
stuff like
carry out
that.
your
You're kind
campaign
of
of
good.
terror.
And then up here, just
Things
kind
are
of
not as they
a little bit
seem.
taller. Got some
The
books.
company's secrets are
Pretty
well
nice, I like it.
even from the Order.
I might even put like a, open these up or something.
What?
Uh-huh.
Secrets?
I wanted to put like a table in the middle and put like a big ass map on the table.
There is
Oh,
little
yeah,
I
that'd
can
be just
say to sway
great.
your convictions. But there are things I can show you to give you the explanation you need.
Might even put a balcony right here if he
Your
doesn't, if he
answers
allows us to put
await at the
balconies.
company's
Yeah.
ranks in Blackhall Yard.
Okay, so get this. Some dude asked Sony, or like asked PlayStation Twitter.
Artie, I'm gonna disrupt your ass with my foot, Artie.
Like,
The underground tunnels will lead us.
fuck is already planned?
You will
Minecraft.
certainly have a resistance from the United
Yeah,
Kingdom.
probably.
Until I say otherwise, we will not harm innocent men.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what else hasn't happened? Oh my god, I have been banned and made a new character before the black man found and killed us.
I know. I know.
Wait, what?
He
Yeah,
won't be able
that
to
black
find me
kid
now.
on GTA. Yeah, there's this black kid on GTA. No, he's gonna find me, not you.
By the way, he will find me to try to find you.
Yeah. He's gonna find and shoot me. Remember?
The Order cannot be seen as having any part of this.
Good. Genocide. I wish Genocide would almost died right there. He won't fucking come play with us.
I'm offended by you not playing with us. I'm calling
Yeah, that's
fucking
offensive.
racist card.
I'm gonna fucking ban you, son.
Yeah. Genocide offends me because I was very young when I heard. I don't even know what fucking genocide means.
Wait, did you seriously say you don't?
Actually, you could be banned just by having the word genocide in your name.
I know. I'm surprised they ever allowed it.
I'm sure at one time I knew what it was, but if I think about it right now, nothing rings a bell.
The destruction of an ethnic or racial group.
Oh.
Which thing is, as far as games are concerned, there's only two races in my eyes: my friends and my enemies. It pretty damn well fits.
So everybody. So you're just gonna murder everybody, but that won't happen because you're a little bitch boy.
Oh my god, I open up my internet to see what it means, and the second I open it up, it's just back to that stupid, how much porn does the internet hold?
I even heard Shadow laughing on that one. I even heard Shadow laughing on that one.
And I have real bad PTSD, but ever since I've been on here, part of it's gotten worse. But now it gets better.
Even Shadow was laughing on that one. That just makes me happy.
Kids have it too easy. I remember having the army crawl through the dirt clothes, beer and cans that literally the basement floor of my grandma's house where my uncle stayed. He kept the mags under the bed. Really bad PTSD from Vietnam. If you woke him, it would end up
Why are
in
you
a neck
searching up
snapping.
PTSD?
But you have to do it because not doing it meant no titties. Come on, queue up HD videos on your phone, tablet on PC, and look at the bedroom door. No work ethic being established there. No, it's all the comments about how much porn there is on the internet. I still don't... 1,028 petabytes of fucking porn on the internet.
The half-breed's ancestors.
Per month.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Per month. Not even how much, that's per month.
Good lord.
And 800 gigabytes per second. Fuck me.
Oh, wow.
10 dual-layer DVDs every second.
What is the
That's a lot of porn. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, a petabyte is 1,000. A petabyte is 1,000 terabytes, or 1 million gigabytes.
They could fit 500
How
of
many
my hard
kilobytes is
drive
that?
into the petabyte.
We need more.
My warehouse is still bigger.
I love it how
I
I'm
have a
still
better
stuck on the
warehouse.
same fucking bookmark and everybody else has a fucking 1 million petabytes. I haven't even gotten halfway through her gallery, and it's been 8 years.
Wait, really?
No. I'm just making up shit.
Well, I say, but that's either the world's largest gallery ever. Or, man, you do not last long at all.
No, we've had one of those drunk conversations on here where we brought the secrets to light about my ex.
Who's there?
Yeah, what did some of them sound like?
This is private.
Let's just say one night I looked up on the internet how to not last long.
I was lost in the tunnels.
Yeah, and nothing brought up. It always brought up the opposite thing. I'm like, God damn it, can't it be opposite day for once?
Blackwall Yard. United India Docks.
Definitely not where I thought.
Yes, I did.
He was number one.
You're back where you came.
Tanker. They updated it again.
Easier to climb up to the streets.
Let's see. Tanker.
Should I change the door? It's kind of bright ass yellow on the side of one of those buildings.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and change it.
Father's head might claim him for some time after.
I had a wooden door, but I didn't know if I should put wood. I mean, part of me was like, oh, I need to put the, the wooden door on, or the metal door, so no one can get up there, open it up. And then I'm like, okay, the button's kind of fucking obvious, and everybody's gonna see it. If you can find the fucking ladder on the side of the building, then fuck you.
I see that. Yeah, it's the septic truck. Yeah, nice.
What game?
No, it's on iFunny. It's a picture. It's a septic truck, and it says on the back of it, it says, "Caution: this tanker may be hauling political promises."
There's an interchange lever for the tracks here.
Oh, if only I had a golden apple, I'd dive off of this fucking skyscraper and land in the pool of lava.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on record and say, Mountain Dew do shine, not very good.
No.
Ready.
You're out of 10.
I'm gonna go on record saying I wish Gmods could be on
that,
PlayStation.
What the
now that
fuck? I turn up my volume and all I hear is the goddamn Pirates Caribbean song in the background. Because I have it hooked up to my PS3 and I was listening to the fucking Metal Gear Solid soundtrack. Or Mass Effect soundtrack. And now I turn it back on, turn it back up, and now it's fucking Pirates Caribbean? What the fuck?
Yes.
Alright, stop. We should be able to climb up from here.
Yes, I did. Like, why should we hire you? 'Cause you're hiring?
Keep up.
No, you know what you should have said? 'Cause I'm black. Would you have gotten the job? No. Would it have been perfect just to see the look on their faces?
Oh!
Give me your hand.
Let me stop you there, you came.
Yeah.
Meet me halfway, right up the middle. I see Borderlands, so I'm waiting for you. Cameron already fucked it up. Oh, speaking of which, my entire soundtrack's been playing in the background. The fuck?
Nice. God damn it, Artie. You had one fucking job. I will believe what happened, actually.
He came.
It's already.
You fell through... Nice. The messed up house over there is Kev's house. You know this.
Kev.
Kev, man.
Sounds familiar, I can't remember who that is.
One next to mine would be Irish's.
Pedophile
Irish's
training.
looks like it was made by an
He gave a
autistic child because
five-year-old
it
the
was.
controller.
Yeah, I know. I said.
But she technically has in his basement.
Yes.
Can we have a pickaxe? Anybody?
I have.
I'll find a way to get to
Can
the
you come here? I accidentally put a fucking stone block on top of your thingy. Oh shit, we need silk touch though. Don't touch it! Don't touch it! I need it to be the same stone. I know I have it. I need it to be that kind of stone. I can't have it be cobblestone. I need it to be its original form of stone. Because it's easier to just go grab my silk touch and then grab it without having to waste cobble. I was walking by and I needed a crafting bench. Instead of going in my basement, I just walked over and was going to use your bench, and then I fucking placed the block. I was like, God damn it.
Still need that pickaxe?
No, I got it now. Thank you.
The street's clear.
Okay.
Stay put while I handle the sniper.
I needed a pressure plate though, more than either. Oh, and also one of your pictures was gone. When I walked in there, it said the picture was like laying on the ground. So, where are you? Here. I'm holding it right now.
Nice. Oh, this one.
Oh, he's been on a couple of times.
Yeah.
Actually, he was just on a while ago. I just saw him earlier because we went to It was Casey's senior kegger, and we went to all the senior kegger just for him, even though we're way higher class than him. Not like class-wise, but I mean, like, we graduated a while ago. But we just went to it just so we could, you know, he wanted us to go, he wanted it back up. And we knew pretty much everybody at his class anyway. God damn it, I can't make the fucking jump, because every time I'm about to jump, it lags out. Fuck you, lag.
It was a picture of wheat. That's what it was. It was a picture of wheat.
Pull you out of the
I
bread,
missed it
Baron.
again. I'm literally gonna fucking die because this game keeps lagging out.
Oh yeah, well, no, actually, it should be fine, never mind. I was about to say you might want to remark your bed, but it should be okay if it registered that you were you, so you're good. Don't worry about it.
You don't remember how I need to jump
I don't
to
have
it.
time for this.
Jump from the wing. I just need to put a pressure plate up there because somehow I got deleted and it won't show up anymore. Can you see the door better now, or is it hidden?
It blends in a little better now.
Whoa, 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 there's a fucking skeleton in here. There's no torches.
Oh, you already knew that was going to be a problem anyways.
Yeah, but I put torches up here and now they're broken.
Party.
He literally shot me out the fucking door and I was able to correct myself in midair.
I saw that. That was almost bad.
Yeah, it's fucking epic. I'm going back in my basement.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll see what I've got of it. I think I looked away for a second.
Hold on! I'm nearly there!
Alright, there we go.
Was this bad? Was this as weird as some of the things we've seen, but
What?
are weird things happening in that world now?
Yes.
Weird things have always happened in
I
this
think
world.
Hero
Genocide,
Brian
you know
has
that.
followed us back.
I
I think I
would
have the
hope
curse
so.
of Hero Brian, because like every
God, I
server I
hope
join,
so.
weird shit starts happening.
God, I hope so.
So I have the visions of Jesus Craft and fucking Hero Brian's like my best friend.
Jesus Craft.
Yeah, he gives me visions. He told me about the Minecraft thing. The minecart and TNT.
Move forward!
Are you sure that's not just the internet?
Yeah, I would do it. He was like, make one of my shrines and you'll have Jesus Craft visions all day. Every day.
Let's say every day?
Every day.
Guard neutralized!
Make one of my shrines.
I'll provide cover!
It consists of rail, minecart, far underground with TNT on top of it, and then I'll sit in it.
Company man down!
I need glowstone.
I put torches up here until you get back.
Okay. Where did I find glowstone at? I know it's in the nether, but anybody else have any?
I actually don't think I've ever gone to the Nether in that world.
Why?
Target down!
I don't think I never really had.
Let's go steal it at Mac's house. He doesn't need them.
It really doesn't.
Mac, that's
Artie,
something we haven't played with in a while.
where are you at right now?
He's at wherever he's causing trouble
Stay in your
at.
bed.
Hey, Artie. Where are all the white women at?
They ain't chilling with you.
You know that, they ain't chilling with you either, Genocide.
Ain't that to say it's
So where are they at then?
I murdered them all.
But it's Starbucks closed and they're not there. I said white women, not preppy white women.
See, you have to be very careful with that.
What?
that distinction.
Oh no, sorry, I forgot. Preps go to Dutch Bros. That's right, not Starbucks. That's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Why is there bones on my roof? Did you fucking Spartan kick his ass off the tower?
Yeah.
Like, my roof?
I pretty much did, yeah.
Like, I walked up there and I was like, why is there bones on my roof? The fuck? Who boned on my roof?
Sorry.
There's a zombie in our field. Our well-lit field.
He's like, don't kill me, don't kill me! I've just always wanted to be a farmer!
Yeah.
That's what I was
Well,
before I was a
that
zombie.
now.
Oh,
Damn it,
shit.
I'm in no mood to jest. You said you had proof.
I'm here for your penis.
Where is it?
Patience,
that.
Knight.